And I just noticed this one. Okay.
Welcome to Pentaconey, a
Indeed.
land of intoxicating luxury and allure where people are immersed in everlasting dreams, drowning in opulence and desire. Amidst the dreamers of Pentaconey stands a boy.
I'm still
who
intrigued
gazes
by
upwards
Misha's
at
voice
the starry
seemingly
sky,
being in the
yearning to
messed up
blaze his
dream
own
world.
trail.
I could be
One who
totally
dreams of
wrong, it just
traveling the
sounded like his
cosmos,
voice.
The purest soul in all of Pentaconey.
Purist.
Misha! Misha is an ice
Kill with mop.
following the path of destruction. Whether it's in the hotel lobby or on the battlefield, this bellboy delivers some killer service. When there's cleaning to be done, Misha always starts his day early. As soon as he spots some filth that needs a little work, he raises his mop, dealing ice damage based on his own attack power to the target.
Excuse me, please.
He must have impeccable stratagem if he's keeping that entire hotel in ship shape. Misha can mop up 3 enemies in one swipe. Using his skill, Misha swings his.
I also find it really funny the Genshin community is just like instantly the moment they saw his designer just like, this is Farina's a Nuvalet's child.
But as an experienced service industry worker, Misha has some real tricks up his sleeve when it comes to efficiency. His skill not only inflicts damage, but also grants Misha hits per action that he can use the next time he casts his ultimate. For every skill point allies consume, a certain number of hits per action are added to Misha's next ultimate. And Misha also regenerates a certain amount of energy. Time really flies when you're having fun.
The thing is, at higher Eidolons, this guy's able to substitute Kayla's role in a team, which is kind of
With
nuts.
so much work to do and so few people to do it, time is a precious commodity. Woo, make way, everybody. Misha's coming through. Ah, oh, the road's blocked again. Ooh, Misha finds himself in a tight spot and gears up to use his ultimate. His ultimate
it.
starts with a certain number of hits per action, which
Rest
can
in
be increased by
peace,
using his skill and technique, or when his talent is triggered, where there's a limit to how many hits can be accumulated, and when Misha uses his ultimate, these accumulated hits are reset. When using his ultimate, Misha
Gonna be
deals
lit.
1 instance of ice
Yeah.
damage to the target based on his attack power and follows up with a multi-sequence attack that deals ice damage to a random enemy target, who gets a set chance of freezing them for a set number of turns. Whew. Between all his busy errands around the hotel, Misha rarely gets a moment to himself. But what does a bellboy do when he gets a break? When Misha does get a moment to spare, you'll find him engaging in his favorite pastimes, stargazing at the night sky and tinkering with gadgets in the workshop. He may be young, but don't be fooled. He's quite the skilled repairman. Misha uses his technique and throws out a magical clock.
Yeah, this
creating a
is still
dimension
really good
where
utility.
time stands still. This traps enemies within a dream prison, freezing all their actions for a set time. Entering battle with enemies inflicted with Dream Prison increases the hits per action of Misha's next ultimate. Only one dimension created by allies can exist at a time. A whole day of tiring
Sleepy.
labor has worn this poor kid out. Maybe we should just call it a day. Yikes!
Annoying
Kids
boss.
during all that, so glad. They better watch their step or there's gonna be some cleaning up to do. Hey, why are they stacking all over the place like that? No. Looks like Misha won't be clocking off just yet.
Kill it.
Seeing the guests behave carelessly, Misha springs into action to avert catastrophe. Taking advantage of the Trailblazer's use of a skill point, Misha accumulates an additional stack of hits per action for himself. Following the Trailblazer's unsuccessful attempt at dissuading the enemy, the guests, Misha decides to teach them a lesson and uses his skill and accumulates 2 stacks of hits per action for himself. The
Rest in
sleek
pieces.
gorilla insists that the customer is always right, and they're allowed to walk anywhere and anywhere they please. Seeing the situation, Misha's ally springs into action and uses her skill. Meanwhile, the ever-industrious Misha stays hard at work, accumulating another stack of hits per action. Every journey starts with a single step. It's finally time for Misha to put his ultimate into
Kill
action.
him.
With Misha's multi-sequence attack, the unruly guest is frozen solid. They finally stop misbehaving. Seizing the moment, Misha's allies work together to escort the guests out of the hotel. But my opinion, give him a lifetime ban. People ought to give
Lifetime.
service workers a little bit of RESPECT. with everything wrapped up, Misha
Accurate.
Seems like it's time for me to
The
call it a
service
day as
industry
well.
just gets absolutely bombed
After
by
a full
terrible
day of
people.
work, Misha is finally able to retreat to his cozy bedroom, where he can once again gaze into the vast starry sky.
The music, man.
And should you ever stop by the
That song is
be
so
sure to take a
good
moment and
still.
share
That's
your
on in the
adventures with
train
them.
as it should
He'll
be.
certainly appreciate it.
But it's so
On that
sad
note,
to think
let's
about what happened to
wholeheartedly hope
Robin.
that this young lad achieves his dreams and reaches the limitless horizons he desires, whether in a dream or in the real world.
Hey.